Hi, this is Dr. Kwun calling from the surgery. May I confirm who's speaking, please?
Yeah, it's Joan William, and I'm calling on behalf of Akash Patel.
Thank you. Can I confirm the date of birth of Akash, please?
Sure, it's 18th of the 5th, 67.
Thank you. So I can see that there has been some issues with Akash not taking his medication. Can you tell me more? How did this start?
Yeah, well, I first noticed him refusing to take his medication about a few days ago, completely refusing it. There was no chance of administering the medication at all. And his behavior, I have noticed a really distinct change for about a week or so. So I'm wondering if whether he's been refusing it for longer than what I have witnessed. Yeah, he's become a very different man, and I'm a bit worried about him.
It looks like there has been a sudden change in behavior. Has there been any triggers lately, do you think?
So I found out today that about a month ago, another resident passed away, and I believe Akash was quite close to him. So I wonder if that's possibly a trigger for this.
I see. Has anybody spoken to Akash about how he's been coping since?
I have only just found out about the resident's passing. I can't say whether anyone else at the home has spoken to him about it, but I do know that he is very unresponsive at the moment and just not really communicating much at all.
Okay. So, is he still eating and drinking?
So he is eating still, yeah, but less.
Hmm.
And same for drinking. He used to like coffee in the morning, and he is still having it, but just not as much at all.
Right. So, has he been more drowsy?
I haven't noticed drowsiness. I've just noticed a severe withdrawal from everything. He's in his bed, he doesn't want to come out. He used to be really sociable, like really smiley, likes to hang out with the other residents, but he is completely changed.
Hmm.
And it's a very dramatic difference.
I see. Have you noticed whether he was responding to any voices or seeing things that other people can't see?
I haven't noticed that, and I haven't had any information passed on to me about that.
Okay. Have you noticed whether he's had any fever or in any pain at all?
Not that I'm aware of, no.
Any fall or injury that's been noted?
No, no.
Okay. So is he still opening his bowel?
Yeah, his last motion was 2 days ago.
Okay, right. And then I can see that there has been quite a lot of change in his behavior, and you're quite worried. Um, and just help me understand when he's refusing it, then does he give any reason at all about refusing the medication?
It is just point blank. I'm not having it. It's quite a physical response, and there's just no way.
Mm,
I
okay.
I know that this is difficult, but having worked with Akash and seeing the change in his behavior, I'm really quite concerned, and I just wonder whether you think it would be something we can consider possibly of giving his medication to him covertly. I know it would help him, and it's quite troubling to see how much he's declined in the last week.
I see. I mean, definitely we can consider about this option. We need to make sure that we follow the steps because it's not something that we make lightly. I can see that he's taking donepezil and metformin. These are the two medications he's refusing.
Yeah.
Is a family involved at all?
Yeah, so he's close to his mother, and she visits him regularly, at least once a week. And
Mm,
she has also expressed quite serious concerns about how he is behaving, and that he's not himself at all. So, it's been noticed by several people that he's quite seriously, yeah.
mm. Has a mom mentioned anything that she would like at all?
I don't No, as far as I'm aware, she hasn't, but I don't know
Mm,
that she would. I know that she's concerned, so would be open to discussions about what's right for Akash, definitely.
I see. And are you aware whether there is any power of attorney for Akash?
Not that I'm aware of. I don't believe so.
Okay. And has Akash been aggressive towards anybody in the care home?
It's not aggression. It is just a complete, almost shut down. I'm worried he's very, very sad, but I don't know how
Mm.
to get through to him because the communication that we used to have together is just not possible at the moment.
It sounds like he's going through a very difficult period, and I can appreciate that you're quite concerned. Would like to make sure that he's having his medication. I think it's important that we assess him to see whether he's got capacity to make decision, as in taking his medication, and whether he understands the importance. Also, if there is other problems going on, for example, if he's got any mental health issues or bereavement due to what's happened that could have been traumatic for him, then providing support to help him, that might help him so that he'll gets better, and then he'll be able to take his medication. What do you think?
Yeah, I think I'm open to trying anything that will help him. I'm just concerned that, I think we need to step in quite rapidly because it's very serious, the change, and I think that we need to be able to get to him quickly.
Are you feeling unsure about the SCA? Maybe you don't know what to do or you don't know whether you're doing the right thing. If you'd like to get a free copy of the SCA blueprint, click the link down in the description below to get access to the SCA blueprint that GB trainees have already used and passed the SCA exam. It's completely free. Just click the link down in the description below to get access to it. In the first instance, it'd be helpful if we can arrange for him to come down to the surgery. Possibly, it might help if his mother comes with him, so his mother might have some insights and ideas as well. And then we can discuss what plan we can make from there, because I suspect he might be affected from having lost somebody who he's close to. And people with intellectual disability, they might respond differently after going through a traumatic event. So that's one thing I'm thinking. And in which case, we could consider referring him to the mental health service. They've got learning disability clinic in which they will be able to provide psychological support and help for cash.
Okay. I'm worried about him being able to make it to the surgery. And I need to check that through with my manager and to make sure. But yeah, I mean, is there any way that you can come and see him here?
We could consider if there's no alternative. Ideally, if somebody is mobile and able to come to the surgery, we would encourage to try and get them to come down to the surgery, because that would be most suitable for him to be assessed in the surgery. However, if there's no other way, then that, getting him to be seen in the care home is something we would be able to accommodate. Yeah.
Okay, I'll speak to my manager and I will speak to Akash and see. Yeah, we'll try and make
Okay.
it happen.
So let us know. I'd be more than happy to see him today, if possible, or depending if you've got somebody who can actually accompany him. If you can't, then let us know as well. We'll see what alternative we can offer. All right.
Yeah,
Now, with regards to the covert medication, at this point, I think it's too early before we can decide whether to proceed with covert administration of medication, because there are various steps that need to be made before we come to that conclusion. And usually, a best interest meeting would need to be arranged with the relative and also with other carers, and make a decision as seeing what's the least restrictive measures for him. With regards to the medication that he is currently taking, if he doesn't have it in a few days, that's not going to have a major impact on his health. I can see that he is on the metformin and donepezil, and he's if he misses a few tablets in the meantime, that's not going to be having a major impact. But I'd still encourage that we give him his medication and encourage him to take it. And if he refuses to have it, then just document it. But as long as we do our best to offer the medication, for the time being, I think that would be the safest way to proceed.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah. I just. Yeah. Okay. I'm concerned that. But yeah, I understand we need to go through with the processes. So I want to try and I want to try and get Akash to get to see you as soon as possible. So we can give him some help.
Yeah, I can see that you're very concerned. Was anything you were hoping apart from the covered medication?
I just, having witnessed his deterioration, I just know that that would help him, in at least to feel better in one way. And he is, as I said, just cutting off from everything. And I don't know how successful the other channels will be, but I do understand that we need to take this decision seriously. So I guess we'll just I just want to hope that we can get this all moving quickly so we can help him as quickly as possible.
Absolutely. I mean, there's various support that's available, and we'll make sure that he gets the right support. And let us know whether he'll be able to come down today, and we'll be able to see him. Okay.
Yeah, okay.